Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about plates. A lot of people buy the wrong plate for their home gym. So let's talk about what kind of plate should you get. There's three kind of plates. One, cast iron. Second, bumper. Another one is I don't have here is the calibrated plate. So today we're gonna talk about these plates and what kind of plates should you get for your home gym. I have four different kind of plates. The only one I don't have is the calibrated plate because I didn't need it and I don't want to buy it. So let's start with the most useless plate I think is in here. It's the 1-inch hole plate. It is 2025. No, you should never buy a 1-inch hole plate anymore because a lot of companies stop making machine that allow you to use the 1-inch plate anymore. Like really good example, the Titan machines, all of them, the sleeve does not come off like something like this. So this is an old machine, so it allow you to use 1-inch hole, but you could buy this adapter really cheap on Amazon. So you could just slide this in. Now you could use a 2-inch plate. So this is really outdated right now. So I don't recommend anyone buying this. It's wasting money and it's really hard to sell because nobody's buying it. A lot of companies stop making machine for 1-inch plate anymore. So I have that for the waste storage. So do not buy a 1-inch plate. It's wasting money. If you have a lot of machine that use 1-inch plate, there's few solution you could do it. First is the adapter for Amazon. Another way to do it is grab the plates that you're gonna use, the 2-inch hole, slide in. Yes, it will not it's not made for this, but it'll move around. If you think worry about falling out, just grab a 1-inch clip and just secure it. Damn, this is pretty tight. So now it will not come out. So there's another way to do it, the cheaper way, but this is really nice. It's two different sizes actually. This is shorter one. I have a longer one right here. So two different size. So yeah, do not buy the 1-inch hole plate. It's not 90s anymore. It's 25. So do not buy 1-inch hole plate. And another more plate is here. Every plate had their benefit or up and downs. For example, bumper plate. It's very nice if you're going to do deadlift or anything require you to drop the weight really high. So this won't damage your floor and it won't crack the plate. And it's really quiet because whenever you drop a cast iron plate, they hit each other. It's extremely loud. So this is nice to have bumper if you're gonna do deadlift, but this one downside is extremely thick. So if you have a lot of plate loaded machine like I have in here, you won't able to fit as much as you want. Like I could fit maybe 3 45 bumper, but I could maybe fit 6 cast iron 45. So you could fit a lot more with cast iron than bumper. So this is nice to do deadlift. This is nice to have for plate loading machine. So there's two kind of plate cast iron. This does not have handle. It's really hard when you ever had to pick up a plate like this. You have to have a really strong like grip or form to pick this plate up. So it's really hard to do it with one hand actually. So when you actually I can't do it with one hand. Yeah, actually I did it. So this is 35 already this hard. Imagine 45. Imagine 100 with this. It's not gonna be fun to pick it up like this because you really cannot stick your hand down here when you pick it up, when you have a little like entrance down here, it's gonna be easier. But right now it's really hard. But with handles, it's extremely easy. And talking about how hard it is to take it out. For example, the Titan Squat Max MD is a vertical low. So if you buy the cast iron without handle, it's really hard to take it out. You have to put a 2.5 or 5 pound between the plates so you can stick your finger in and take out the plate. If not, it's gonna be a really difficult time for you. So there's two kind of cast iron plate. It all depends on your personal preference. I like the Fitness Gear cast iron plate because it's everywhere on marketplace, so I could match all the plate. I don't want to have this kind of plate, that kind of plate, but I still like this kind of plate, so I'm still gonna buy it. But the Fitness Gear is everywhere on Facebook Marketplace. We are Marketplace. So let's talk about how much you should buy this for. On used market, usually it's $1 per pound, but personal, like, I don't like to buy it for $1 per pound, because if you go to the Dick's Sporting Goods, they sell the 300-pound set for $300. So a bar and 255 pound of cast iron Fitness Gear plate. So usually it's $1 per pound anyway. So if you're gonna buy used, I would highly recommend anywhere between 70 cents per pound, 80 cents per pound. A lot of people still sell it for $1 per pound. I will not buy it. So that's what I think. You could buy it whenever, how much you want it, but that's how I got all my plates. I just add another 700 pounds to my gym. Now I have over 2,000 plus pounds in this gym right now. So this is my thought of this kind of plate. And why you need the cast iron plate when you already have bumper, it's just for the plate loading machine, because you could load a lot more plate. Sorry, I forgot to mention one thing. Why you want cast iron plate? It's for machines like this. I call plate eater. That means you require to put a lot of plates for you to actually use this machine. Like I had to put 3 pair of 45 and 1 pair of 25 on this. So I have potential to even load even more, but I tried it with all my bumper plate. It's already maxed out. I cannot even pull more than that. It's less than the 3 pair of 45. So if you have a leg press combo machine like this, and you think about only bumper, it won't work. You will outgrow it. You have to get cast iron 45. I even think to get the pair of 100, because leg press, it just requires too much weight for you to actually start to feel the weight. So, and you want to have potential to grow more, to add more plates. So with just bumper, you already max it out. You won't even feel the weight anymore. So that's one reason why you should get cast iron plates. Or you just be bougie, just buy caliber plate. You can fit maybe, I don't know, 1,000 pounds on this, like Randy Coleman. So this is one reason why you want different plates, because plate eater like this. I would never squat with a bar with 3 pair of 65. Leg press, yes, even more, but you have to think about machines like this require more plates. So yeah. But other than that, if you're just gonna do deadlift, bench, and squat, bumper is completely fine. But you have to be careful when you buy a brand new bumper plate, because it smells like a tire factory. So, and it's really oily. When I got this bumper plate, when I buy this, it's really oily. Like first 2 weeks it smells and it's really oily. You have to wipe it off with soapy water. So it's one downside, I guess. But oh yeah, and one more plate is the calibrated plate. Those are extremely expensive but really thin. So you could fit a lot, like a lot on a bar or a plate loading machine. But they just ridiculously expensive. It's for compete in powerlifting or serious event. So those are really expensive. If you're in the home gym, I won't recommend it. But if you're gonna compete in powerlifting or anything, you want to get a calibrated plate, because if the plate says 45, it means it's 45. Like these plates, it says 45 bumper, it might not be. It might be 43, it might be 42, it might be 46, 47. So it never be accurate. Same thing with cast iron. So it all has pros and cons about all different kind of plates. Let me just go over everything. So bumper, the best where you're gonna drop the weight or just drop it. Cast iron plate is thinner than cast iron bumper plate, so you can load a lot more. And calibrated plate is accurate on the weight. So yeah, it all depends on your personal need. For me, home gym, cast iron, perfectly fine. Maybe I will have a pair or two pair of 45 bumper just in case I want to do deadlift, because bumper usually are much bigger than the cast iron. So bumper will touch the ground before the cast iron touch. So as you can see, bumper is a lot bigger than the cast iron. So if you're gonna do deadlift, the bumper will touch the ground before the cast iron. Why two pair? Because maybe you're a freak, you want to deadlift a lot. One pair might not be enough. Two pair, so the most of the contact will be bumper first. So if you're gonna buy a lot of plates, cast iron I think should be your first option if you think about buying a lot of plate loading machine. If you just want a small gym, no plate loading machine, just get bumper. It save a lot of time for you. But other than that, the caliber plate, like I say, accurate in the weight, but really expensive. The 1-inch whole plate, useless. Do not buy it. Waste of time, money, and energy. When you ever try to sell it, all of it, these 2-inch plates are extremely easy to sell. 1-inch whole plate are a nightmare trying to sell, because like I say, 2025, nobody's buying the 1-inch whole anymore. And you have to sell it for very cheap. And the only people that I think gonna buy the 1-inch whole plate is the old heads that still live in the 90s, thinking like the 1-inch hole is the deal, but it's really not. The only reason I think people should buy it is to have the set of dumbbells. Like you could make the dumbbell with a 1-inch hole and the handles, and you can have a whole set of it. That's the only reason I think you should buy it. Other than that, I don't think you should buy the 1-inch hole. So yeah, this all the pros and cons for each kind of plate. I hope you don't make the mistake like me. I bought a whole set of bumper. I should have just bought a pair of 45, and then the rest is cast iron. So this is my personal experience with plates. Yeah, like I say, 2,000 plus pound in here. I don't regret any of it. I actually gonna buy even more. Like I want to buy even more of 45. But usually people sell the 300-pound set on used market. So I just buy even more. So to have in the gym, there's never enough. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Because you know, sometimes you just get really mad because it's not. I don't want to keep unload all the plate loading machines. I just leave it on it to have just there so I could slowly progress overload. So yeah, this is my experience with plates. So I hope this video will help you to pick the right plates for you. You don't have to deal with all the back and forth at the store trying to return something that you already bought, and they say no, you cannot return it. So I hope this video help you pick the right plates for you. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.